Over 30 years later, Sister Wives Kody Brown finally confesses the major reasons why his marriages failed so hard. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. The Sister Wives Season 19. Tell-all proved to be the final nail in the coffin for Kody Brown and his relationships with his ex-wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. Nearly the entire special highlighted how Kody was clearly not treating all of his wives equally. Instead of taking responsibility, Kody kept finding roundabout ways to blame others, especially his last standing wife, Robyn Brown, who also spent much of her screen time avoiding accountability. In one surprisingly candid moment, Kody admitted something that shattered the narrative he had been trying to maintain. During his sit-down with Sister Wives Tell-All host, Sukanya Suki Krishnan, Kody was shown a series of clips featuring Christine and her new husband, David Woolley, displaying open affection for each other. Their dynamic was a clear contrast to how Christine felt during her marriage to Kody. In her own interview, Christine explained that a lack of emotional and physical connection with Kody contributed to their eventual divorce. However, in her new relationship, that absence no longer exists. Throughout Season 19, Christine and David were seen embracing, laughing, and genuinely enjoying one another's company. When asked how he felt about Christine and David's affectionate moments, Kody said he was happy for her, and even expressed admiration for Christine's ability to manifest the kind of relationship she had always hoped for. On the surface, Kody's words sounded gracious, but in saying this, he inadvertently admitted to having neglected the emotional needs of all his wives except Robyn. While reflecting on his relationship with Christine, Kody said they both struggled to build something real. What he didn't admit was that much of that struggle stemmed from his unwillingness to meet Christine halfway. He went so far as to describe their 25-year marriage as simply a good time experience. This type of comment isn't new for Kody. He often seems detached and dismissive when discussing his former marriages. By downplaying the depth of his relationship with Christine, Kody once again dodged real accountability. Rather than admitting his favoritism toward Robyn caused a breakdown in the family, he continued to suggest equal fault. Christine and David's response to the same clips was refreshingly sincere, which made Kody's reaction seem even less genuine. Christine didn't blame anyone or present herself as a victim. She simply acknowledged that her new marriage provides the connection she always hoped for. David Woolley, however, was more direct. He pointed out that Christine had been deprived of affection in her previous marriage, and she agreed. Their daughter, Isabel Brown, also revealed that Christine had always longed for more closeness from Kody, but he never gave it to her. Now that Christine is with someone who values her needs, even her children have embraced the changes and are supportive of her happiness. Christine appears to have made peace with the past and is embracing her future. She's no longer in denial about the challenges of her previous marriage. Janelle and Mary also seem focused on rebuilding their own lives instead of dwelling on old wounds. The only people who seem unable to move forward are Kody and Robyn, who remain stuck in the past and visibly upset about the choices the other wives made to walk away. Despite once insisting he had done everything possible to save his plural marriages, Kody is now clearly reshaping the story to protect his and Robyn's image. To the reality star, reframing his relationships with Mary, Christine, and Janelle as meaningless is easier than confronting how he failed the women who were once devoted to him. A star of TLC's Sister Wives made a major confession about her broken marriage to Kody Brown. Taking to social media, the reality star opened up about the deep grief she's been processing since their split, and how her healing journey is still unfolding. Kody Brown's first legal wife, Mary Brown, took to Instagram to share her thoughts about grief. She posted a video with an accompanying caption that read, "Our healing journeys are as unique as our life stories. There's no rulebook for the exact right way on how to grieve, process, or move through and beyond tough circumstances." She added, "Some days you'll soar, some days you'll stumble. Both are part of the journey." In her clip, Mary explained her grief process, saying that each person takes a different path toward healing. The reality star didn't directly name Kody in her statement, but did discuss how she's moving on from their split. "I'm not going to tell a friend or family member to grieve their divorce or whatever grief they're going through in the same way that I grieved it," she said in a video statement. and I am not going to tell them to heal the way I healed or am healing. I know the things I need to process my grief and to move forward, Mary continued, just like everybody else does. It's so individual and it's so unique to each of us. The process is not the same for everybody. Mary and Kody Brown split in 2023 after more than 30 years together. They wed in 1990 but legally divorced in 2014 so he could marry Robin Brown and adopt her 3 children from a prior marriage: Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna. However, Mary remained spiritually married to Kody despite their divorce, alongside sister wives Janelle Brown and Christine Brown. In December 2022, after Kody declared their marriage was over in a confessional, Mary shared her feelings in a sister wives tell-all. This last anniversary, he's like, "I don't even know why you called me Mary." He's like, "We're not married. We're not acting as married," she claimed. And I said to him then, "If that's where we are, don't you think that we should address that publicly?" He added, "I don't want that to be out there publicly because I don't want that judgment." The couple formally announced their separation in 2023. After more than a decade of working on our relationship in our own unique ways, we made the decision to permanently end our marriage relationship. The statement read, "Per us weekly. Sister wives." Season 19 didn't just expose Kody Brown's fractured relationships with his former wives. It practically shook the entire foundation the show was built on. After years of deflection and avoiding accountability, the tell-all forced the Brown family patriarch to confront his biased behavior. The cameras might have stopped rolling, but Christine Brown Woolley still has a lot to say. In her upcoming book, the former sister wife finally addresses one of the most controversial moments from Sister Wives Season 1. In a recent Instagram reel, Woolley was seen reading a passage from her book, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. The excerpt brought up an incident from Season 1, Episode 4, when Woolley went into labor with Truly Brown, and Kody was not at the hospital. According to Woolley, instead of staying with her, Kody rushed home to be with Robin Brown. At the time, Kody and Robin were only engaged, so for the family patriarch to prioritize his fiancée over the birth of his daughter left the former sister wife feeling dismissed. He needed to check in. "I don't know, the kids? Her feelings about my labor?" wondered the reality star in the video before giving the camera a pointed smile. What made the situation even more difficult was the fact that Woolley had experienced a miscarriage a year before Truly was born. In addition, Truly was in a high-risk position. Christine's blood pressure was dropping, and her water had broken. In the midst of all this, she had to call Kody herself and ask him to come back to the hospital. Meanwhile, Kody remained at the house, seemingly unconcerned about his wife's condition. The possibility that he might miss the birth of his child didn't appear to alarm him, which says a lot about where his priorities lay at the time. For years, fans of the show have debated whether Kody's quick stop was really necessary, or if he used it as an excuse to spend time with Robin. Since the rest of his family was already en route to the hospital, any one of them could have easily brought his belongings. That only adds to the suspicion surrounding the incident. One moment from that episode shows Kody and Robin sharing a discreet kiss while appearing to avoid the cameras. This came across as highly contradictory, especially since they had claimed their courtship was modest and respectful of their faith. The couple's carefully constructed image seemed to fall apart in that scene. Even more surprising was how unbothered Kody and Robin appeared by the presence of the film crew. Robin's attempt to close the door looked more performative than genuine, and Kody even made light of kissing his fiancée while his wife was in labor. For Woolley, watching this footage must have been painful. Not only was she left to endure a difficult labor without her husband's support, but she also had to relive the moment knowing that he chose to spend lighthearted moments elsewhere. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only time she felt dismissed. Kody later made her feel invisible again while she was still in the process of giving birth to Truly. Instead of being fully present and attentive to his wife giving birth, Kody struck up a conversation with the doctor and decided it was a good time to ask them for IVF advice for Mary Brown. Not only was the conversation inappropriate and unprofessional, it also showed just how little regard he had for Woolley's experience in that moment. Even the doctor appeared uncomfortable responding to the Brown family patriarch because of how self-centered and out of touch the whole interaction was. To no one's surprise, when Robin gave birth to Solomon Brown a year later, Kody spent every waking moment by her side. This marked the beginning of Kody's increasingly dismissive treatment of his other wives. It's clear that once Robin joined the plural family, the dynamic changed significantly for the others. Woolie's decision to revisit Truly's birth in her book reflects how that moment helped her realize Kody wasn't equally committed to their marriage. Sister Wives is available to stream on HBO Max. The show has not been renewed for season 20 yet. Sister Wives, season 19. Star Christine Brown ended her 27-year spiritual marriage to Kody Brown in November 2021, citing a lack of romance. After realizing Kody favored his fourth wife, Robin Brown, Christine moved to Utah, seeking personal happiness. She met David Woolley on a dating app in 2022, and their whirlwind romance led to an engagement in April 2023 and marriage in October 2023. Unlike her strained relationship with Kody, Christine and David share a vibrant, affectionate bond, evident in their public displays of love, from sweet Instagram posts to playful on-screen moments. Christine describes David as her soulmate, a stark contrast to Kody's emotional distance. Their chemistry is clear during Sister Wives season 19, though Kody may not enjoy watching his ex-wife being so happy with someone else. In the Sister Wives season 19 tell-all special, Christine shared candid insights during her one-on-one with host Suki Krishnan. She revealed the deep emotional disconnect in her 27-year marriage to Kody Brown. Christine emphasized that having a close, loving relationship was essential to her. While their bond felt meaningful early on, she said it faded over time. That growing emotional distance led to their 2021 separation. Christine revealed that watching Kody's close bond with Robin made her realize what was missing in their own marriage. She felt Kody wasn't meeting her emotional needs, and that the lack of connection caused their relationship to feel increasingly distant and hollow. In a moment of honest reflection, Christine said, "We used each other," describing their relationship as lacking emotional fulfillment. Christine often felt neglected by Kody. During the tell-all, she explained that they rarely discussed their relationship needs. She recalled one conversation where she asked if they would continue building their relationship, and Kody said no. "So the next time he came over, I said, 'You're done.'" That marked the end of their marriage. After parting ways with Kody in 2021, Christine's romance with David blossomed. In January 2023, she shared that she was exploring online dating. By Valentine's Day, she announced her exclusive relationship with David, a widower and father of 8. Their bond deepened quickly, leading to an engagement in April 2023. On October 7, 2023, they exchanged vows in Moab, Utah, surrounded by 330 guests, including Christine's children. Their wedding was featured in a Sister Wives special on TLC. Christine and David's relationship is a major contrast to her first marriage. The couple shares a strong partnership rooted in mutual respect and shared values. David has become a part of Christine's family, forming close connections with her children and grandchildren. Christine values David's communication and presence. Their visible affection is a reflection of the healthy dynamic she longed for in her previous relationship. During the tell-all special, Suki showed a montage of affectionate moments between Christine and David from season 19. After the clip, David commented, "Well, you were starved for attention." Christine, though slightly embarrassed, admitted it was true. She had always wanted more love and attention from Kody, and now she had found it. When it was Kody's turn to speak with Suki, he was shown the same footage and asked how he felt about his ex-wife's visible happiness. Surprisingly, Kody said he was happy for Christine. "It's really what Christine always wanted," he said. "I'm pretty impressed by her ability to manifest." He reflected further on their former relationship, saying, "Christine was a good time experience. When it came down to the core of a real relationship, the two of us both struggled. Christine is now in a much happier place with David, and Kody appears mostly supportive. David's rejection of polygamy complements Christine's desire for a fresh start. While some of Christine's 6 children were initially unsure about how quickly things moved, they ultimately accepted and embraced the relationship. Christine and David's shared love for family and commitment to each other continues to strengthen their bond. Although her children grew to accept David, not all were completely comfortable with the couple's affectionate behavior in public. David made his debut on Sister Wives season 19, and he and Christine were often seen hugging, holding hands, and being close on camera, even with their children nearby. During the tell-all, footage was shown of their children reacting to these moments. While it may have been awkward seeing their mother with someone new, Christine's kids seemed mostly understanding. "Yeah, my mom always wanted more physical affection from Dad," said 22-year-old Isabel Brown,